Well, today we are going to discuss about JavaScript regular expressions. So, for which I need to start Visual Studio, using which I can demonstrate regular expressions. So, for which I want to start Visual Studio 2015 Community Edition. A regular expression is a JavaScript object. We can construct it either by using object notation or by using literal notation. As we made string or as we made array, in our last session we discussed about array construction. We can create an array using an object notation or we use literal notation. So, here also with the regular expressions we use a literal notation or we can use an object notation. Let me show you the difference between those two. Okay, a regular expression can be created like this, where followed by RG, I can type here, followed by new RegExp, followed by here I can type something like MNO. This is going to be a pattern I created, or else you can declare like this, where gr this equal to /MNO. So, this is nothing but a pattern. This is going to be a pattern which is starting with here a forward slash and ending with a forward slash, and this is going to be a sequence of characters. It is actually sequence of characters MNO. Similarly, here also it is nothing but a sequence of characters. We have there also MNO. Okay. So, here a sequence of characters we can specify this way. So, this is called as here a pattern. This is called as a pattern. So, this is called as a literal method. Literally we are creating a regular expression. Okay. Similarly, using new keyword we create a regular expression object, and this concept is called as object notation. The first one is object notation, second one is here literal notation. So, using literal notation we created in the second example. Okay. So, the pattern is going to be starting with here a forward slash and ending with again forward slash. You can see in the case of new keyword, if you create an object using new keyword, automatically it is going to put them, but if you create literally you need to put in the forward slashes. In between two forward slashes we need to keep this. So, here pattern meaning is what? Sequence of characters. Okay, it is going to be sequence of characters. So, this sequence of characters is forming here a pattern for us. So, this is called as a pattern. How patterns work? Let us see how they are going to be working. Now, we are going to see in this example here. Okay. Now, let me start here a new project, or I can open existing project. I want to create a new website. I want to go with a new website. This website is going to be an empty website. Initially, I want to go with here an empty website. Somewhere in the D drive, I would like to make a new folder. I am going to make here, first of all, let me create a new folder in this. Just select this, then here, otherwise I create like this. I go to this Windows Explorer, then I just create here a new folder. JS examples. This is going to be the folder. So, in this folder I now create, just I cancel. Once again I say this ASP.NET empty website, then here browse, go to JS examples. Okay, so here JS examples is going to be the website. In this folder, I would like to make this one as JS regular expressions. So, now this folder must be getting created, it is going to create the folder for us. Now, in this folder we make a new project called as JS regular expressions. See, here I am using .NET, I am developing this. Visual Studio is IDE for .NET, with the help of that I am developing. Okay, now let me create here a new web form, a web page I am going to create here. I go with the add in this. Okay, so to the project I should be adding, not to the solution, I should be adding to project. So, add followed by HTML page, would like to add here a HTML page I am interested to add in this. This is going to be add new item. Here web form is available, then web user control, JavaScript file, style sheet, but I want to go with the new item. This is going to be a pure HTML page. Here name is regex. It is regular expressions. This is the name of the file in which I would like to show you how this is going to be working. In the title I put it as regular expressions. Okay. So, this is what head tag we had. Now, let us try to form one regular expression within the script. I should use here, I should go with a script tag. Script followed by type is here text followed by JavaScript. Close it. Then inside this I declare a variable called as regex pattern. I make something like this. I am going to create here a regular expression pattern, just for demonstration purpose I am trying to show you. Regular expression pattern 1 I make like this, then here this is equal to, using object notation I am trying to make this. So, this is going to be an object notation, based on that trying to make new followed by regexp. So, here I should now go with certain pattern. So, pattern something like hello, this is going to be word, I am going to create a pattern here. Similarly, I declare one more regular expression regex pattern to this one is, here I put like this followed by I put like welcome. Like this I am forming here a regular expression. We have two regular expressions. The first one is regexp pattern 1 and the second one is ex pattern to welcome. So, I have here two regular expressions. I have here two regular expressions which are created. Now, I use here some text box, then I try to test these two. Okay. I here use, so I enter this way here, something like I use div, then in the div try to write, enter a word. Okay. followed by here input, type is text, then here id regex test 1 I put this. Okay. Then here value, initially this is empty, I do not have any value here. So, I keep this empty, followed by I use a button here, button. So, I want to provide little space, style equal to, here it is padding, I use just left side I want to leave some space. So, I try to use some 40 px, that much space I am trying to provide using style. Then value, here it is, okay, test pattern, test entered word with pattern. So, like this try to make, then here on click equal to test regex. This is going to be the method I am going to call. So, here R must be capital, again E must be capital. Like this I make I am going to call a function. I am going to create first of all function, then after that I am going to call them. I can move into next line. Okay, so, if you go into the design part of it, you can see this in the design also. So, this one is what HTML page, you can go with the design. You have here okay. So, this is going to be regexps.html. Now, here okay, I would like to view this in the browser. Let me see this in the browser, how this looks. It is going to be something like this. Here on this we do not have any value, because of that it looks very small. Okay. Here I have entered value equal to test entered word with pattern we have taken, but still it is not shown here. Button style equal to padding left we have taken, value we kept like this. Once again let me render, why this is not shown, I will see in this. Okay. Probably the reason is I need to use separately here closing tag of button. I think with that everything is going to be rendering in the expected manner. Still it is not showing bigger. What can be the reason? I have used here, this is what div, enter a word, the value is empty there, button style is what padding left, 40 px, value is entered, test entered word with pattern, this is going to be value on the button, on click equal to test regexpress button. I have closed like this. Anyhow, just let me put here in this. I just put here this text. Once again, let me see this in the browser. So, it is going to show this way for us. Now, here when I enter a word against the given regular expression, it must be getting tested. For that, I need to write a function called as test regex. Just go to script, here write function. So, what we write, name is test regex. This is going to be function. So, this function, in this function we need to specify, we need to write the code, whatever code is required we need to write it. Here let us write, and these variables are going to be available in all the functions, because these are global variables. As we know in JavaScript, we do not have any block level variables, we have only global and local variable. Whatever variable we declare inside the function, it is going to be local variable, whereas the variables which you declare outside the scope of function, they are called as global functions. Throughout this HTML document, they are available. All the variables, they are available in this entire HTML document. They are available for JavaScript. So, we have here two global variables, regex pattern 1, regex pattern 2. So, first one is initialized with hello and second one is initialized with welcome. Fine. Now, here let me test the function. So, for which what I do, I declare variable first of all. Here I write str. I need to retrieve value from the given text box. So, text box name is what here? Regex test1 is the name of the text box. So, from that is the ID. Using ID, I should be retrieving. So, document dot get element by ID. It is not name, it is nothing but ID there. Get element by ID. Then write here regEx test1. Then dot write here value. Even we trim this. Trimming also we can do here. So, it is going to remove leading as well as trailing spaces. Now, fine. Next here what I do, where result, that is where result I want to test with the pattern 1, whether that is hello or not I would like to test. Okay. Regular expression pattern 1, then dot here test. So, I want to test here which string I would like to test. I want to test the str. Okay, I am going to test the str. That should be returning a true value if it is matching, pattern is matching. Otherwise, that returns a false value. Here write if condition, if result equal to true. So, what that is going to be? We print here alert the specified word, the entered word is like the pattern specified. So, else we should write here alert the entered word is not like the pattern specified. So, this way what we do, we are trying to test it, save it. After that, let me show you this in the browser. Now, I should enter here hello. After that, when I click on test, it says the entered word is like the pattern specified. Now, suppose I enter here hello 1. So, what it says, the entered word is like the pattern specified, it is saying. So, this time what happens? It says that the entered word is not like the pattern specified. That means the pattern is not found in the given value. But when you put here hello 1, it is going to be accepting it. Hello 1, because hello is found in that. So, this returns a true value. Okay. It is going to return a true value, but when you put in between hello some 1 or something, so in such cases what happens? That returns a false value. Now, let us put 1 here, then try again. Say the entered word is like the pattern specified. After 1, it is checking for the characters there. So, continuously it is finding character. So, therefore, the pattern is found in the given word. In the given word, it is found. Okay, so like this we are checking for the patterns. If you specify here some welcome, if you specify welcome here, what happens? It's not going to be saying it as the pattern found. So the entered word is not like the pattern specified. It's not like that, because we need to enter there hello, but instead of that we entered welcome. So because of which it could not do anything. So this way it is checking for the, say it is checking for actually the pattern. So whether the entered word is matching the pattern or not. So regular expressions you can use for searching, replacing. Similarly, to find whether a particular pattern, to validate actually values, to validate data, we use regular expressions. So if it is as per the specified pattern, in such cases it says true, otherwise it says false. So it is giving us actually here true or false. And one more thing you remember, instead of using alert, we can use console log. Here write console dot log, then followed by you can put this message. This message you can type in that. Okay, so you can here paste it, put a semicolon. In the same way, here also you can use console dot log. Okay, like this we do it. Now once again, let me render this in the browser. Once again I am going to show this in the browser. I enter here hello, but after that I should actually inspect it. Okay, so in the inspect I should go with console here. Now let me test. What it says, the entered word is like the pattern specified. Suppose I put here welcome. Okay, now click on this here. So the entered word is not like the pattern specified. This way you can go to console and you can check. So this is nothing but debugging. You can debug whether they are working correct or not. If you use alerts, if you forget the alert, if you forget to clear the alerts, they become actually a problem later on. So try to use debug, it's going to be really good. Okay, now here let us further see how exactly regex object is going to work for us. Regex has number of methods. So one is test, other one is index of, like that you can be searching with the help of the regex. See, whenever you deal with regex, you have actually some character sets. We can make a regex regular expression to match only one out of several characters available. So one out of several characters available, we can make it. So if any one character is matching from that, it is valid one. Like that you can make it. Okay. So in such cases, we must keep the character set within the square brackets. We should specify that in the square brackets. But whenever you talk about character class, it can be matching only a single character. And sometimes, sometimes what happens, we can use a range. Sometimes you can be using a range. So in such cases, you can specify a hyphen. You can specify hyphen. Using hyphen, we can specify a range there, 0 to 9, then uppercase A to Z, lowercase a to z. So like that you can be specifying certain range. So from the range, if any character is found, it displays their true, it returns a true value, otherwise it is going to give it as a false. It is going to give a false. So this way what you can do, you can use character classes. You can use that way the character classes. Okay. See, now here I write one more method in this. I can write some another method in this. So what I do therefore, I write like this: function test regex for character class. Okay. So, here I define, and this is going to accept a string. I pass a string to that. In the string, whether this character is available or not, we check here, where followed by, I try to use here some characters in this. Here I can specify where I specify in this way: char class. Okay. Now, here this would like to make this way. Here use, I want to use in this, for example, you take welcome. So, whenever we talk about welcome, what are the things we have in the welcome? So, in the welcome, in the typed one, when you have a W or E or L or C or O or M or E, it is going to be matching. So, therefore, here let us put welcome like this. If it is matching any of those characters, it should return a true value. So, if it finds any of those characters, okay, if it finds any of those characters, it should be returning a true value for us. So, this is what exactly welcome. Then here test it. So, here write if condition we use. So, just what I do, instead of writing if condition, I put this way: console dot log. I can put here console dot log. Then here I would like to print it, char class, then dot, here it is test, then I pass here str. So, like this I would like to show this. Okay. Then here itself I want to call this. Here this I would like to call, in this I would like to specify str. Okay. What happens now in this? Let me show you. You have a text box here. I may enter some hello in this. If I enter hello, it is going to be testing with the regular expression 1. So, if it is matching with that pattern, it returns a true value. Okay. After that, the same string hello I am passing into another regular expression, that is nothing but character class, in which I am using WELCOME. Okay. So, I am having in that WELCOME. So, here hello is also containing ELLO. So, this should be returning a true value for us in such cases. Now, here let us go to inspect and open the console. After that, click on the test entered with pattern. So, what it says here, the entered word is like the pattern specified, but whenever we come to this, it is giving here error for us. So, this is what test regex for character class str, when we specify. So, whenever we are trying to test the str, it is actually giving us error. Okay, it is giving us actually error. So, here what we did, see, this is wrong actually, it is not text, I typed something wrong, due to that this happened here. Dot, I should write here this as test, followed by it is str, like this I should specify it. Now, once again render. So, what is happening? First of all, I enter in the text box hello. In such cases, so if I enter hello, it says the entered word is like the pattern specified. If I don't enter hello, or if I mean within the hello, if I embed any other character, it prints that the entered word is not like the pattern specified. Okay. So, after that it is going to be calling this other function. So, whatever string I entered in the text box is retrieved from text box and sent into this function. So, when it is going into this function, it is going to check here where char class equal to /welcome / we kept. So, this is called as here character class. It is going to be checking for any of these characters which are specified in this. Order is immaterial. See here on the top I entered hello, and this is what here E is available in that. So, therefore, it says what exactly it is going to say, true it is going to say. You find with this a true value. Let us run this and see. I enter here hello. After that I click on this. I should go to here inspect, then from console I should see that. If you go to console, it says the entered word is like the pattern specified, and the second one is going to be true for us. If you look at the second function, it is returning for us true value, because in the given hello you have E, okay, we have L, and we have one more thing about O, because when you look at welcome, we have W, we have E in that, we have L, we have C, we have O, we have M, and we have E. Okay, but in the hello you have actually H, E, L, L, O. So, E is available, L is available, and O is available. So, because of that, what is happening here? The welcome is containing this E, L, and O. Due to that, it is returning a true value. Now, let me change in the second one the pattern. What happens? See. Now, instead of saying here welcome, I say something. I want to use something like just I want to use APP. So, if we put APP, this should return a false value for us. It should return false value, because in the hello we do not have it. In the hello we do not have any of these alphabets. Now, view in browser, then go to here inspect, just launch console, after that enter here hello. So, here when you click on this, it says false this time. The entered word is like the pattern specified. But now, suppose here instead of hello, if I enter apple, what it says? The entered word is not like the pattern specified, it says, and here this can have, you can have a true value. See, the entered word is not like the pattern specified, other one is true. So, what is happening? It is checking with the character class in such cases. For only one character, it is checking in such cases. So, in the given word, if you find any of these characters, it is going to be returning for us a true value. A true value will be returned in such cases. So, this is what checking for here a pattern, the sequence of characters here with the first example. So, it is looking for the sequence of characters. So, continuously when you have hello, it is going to be returning a true value. But here in the given word, if you have any of those characters, either A or P or P, so if you have any of those characters, that is going to be returning a true value for us. This returns a true value for us. So, this way it is working for us. So, it can be sometimes case sensitivity. Let us see here uppercase also, like here I put APP, like this also I can be specifying it. So, either it can be lowercase APP or it can be uppercase APP. So, if it is matching any of those characters, that should return a true value for us. Okay, it should be returning a true value for us. Let us test. Once again, let us try to test it. Now, I enter here apple, and I should go to inspect, from here only I can look into that. So, I specified there the entered word is not like the pattern specified. Now, come to the code again, just check it. So, this is what here app, then other thing is also going to be app for us. So, therefore, here since it's sequence of characters, what I do, instead of showing separately this, let me put here inside this lowercase a or uppercase a, then similar lowercase p or uppercase p, like this I can use it. Okay. So, it can be any of those characters, either uppercase or lowercase. Now, once again for enter this in the browser, enter here apple, and other thing here you go with the inspect, then open the console, then test this one. So, the entered word is not like the pattern specified, because that is not that's not actually so it is not hello. So, due to that it says the entered word is not like the pattern specified, but whenever we enter here apple, what is happening here, it is returning true, because this word is matching here uppercase alphabet A and lowercase p, because of that it is actually returning for us a true value. So, like this we are checking with the character classes. Okay. We checked with the character class. Now, further what we can do, see sometimes what happens, we can use actually some sequence of characters, whether the given word is containing any of those characters or not, we can find out. We can use a range, we can be using a range. For example, in the given string, whether any digit is available or not, we have to test. Therefore, in such cases I do this way, function test for digit, I put like this, test for digit, I am just going to use this here. So, here I specify a pattern where RG1, here I write this one 0 to 9, it is going to be 0 to 9, just I use this way a regular expression. So, regular expression literally you can assign using forward slashes, beginning forward slash, ending forward slash, in between those two the pattern we are going to be specifying. Now, let us try to test it. Right here where str, you need to retrieve value from the input. So, here we use document dot get element by id. So, with that we are going to be retrieving it. Okay. Then here write console dot log, here I write this rg1 dot test, rg1 dot test, it is str followed by question mark I put here. Okay. Given word is containing, entered word containing digit. So, else we write entered word does not contain digit. So, like this we try to here use it. So, for this I should create one more button. I am going to create here another button. So, in this button I try to specify here value I just remove. On click I want to invoke test for digit method. Okay, then here we write test for digit class with the range. I have used there 0 to 9. Since 0 to 9 I use it. So, if anywhere in the given word we have 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 up to 9, when it finds, it says that given word is having a digit, it is going to show in the console. Now, let me here going to inspect again. I open the console, then I enter here some word. Well, 0 come, I put like this. When I test for the digit class with the range, I am sorry. So, this is going to be test, automatically it is taking. So, that is giving actually for us some problem. Now, here once again let me enter and let us go into console window. Okay. Then here I put like, well, 0 come like this. I want to test, see, entered word is containing digit. Now, I remove 0 in this, try to test. Entered word does not contain digit, because you cannot find digit in that. It is not containing the digit characters. So, because of that it is displaying message like entered word does not contain digit. So, we have used here character class. So, using character class we are finding out whether digit is available in that or not. Okay. So, like this we can use group of character classes. We can be using group of character classes. So, we can have actually some shortcut notation for them. We can have some shortcut notation for them. For example, if we use like this /d, when I use here /d, that can be any digit character, can be any digit, it can be any digit. So, what I was using in the above example, I specified the range. So, instead of range, I can just specify like this, where RG2 this equal to, here I can specify just a /d. If I specify /d, that is going to be here any digit, that can be any digit. So, here I should use this way. This slash is nothing but escape sequence or escape character. Whenever you have to specify any digit character, just you can use this backward slash followed by d, that we are going to keep in between the two forward slashes. Now, here instead of using RG1, I can use just RG2. With this now I can test. Instead of using range like this, just I can use /d, it is going to be representing any character from that. Now, view in browser, then here welcome 8, put like this, then click with this and let us go into the console and see what it says. Entered word is containing digit, it saying here. Now, suppose you remove this 8, then after that test for the digit. It says entered word does not contain digit, because there is no digit in the welcome, neither 0 nor 1 nor 2 nor 3 nor 4 we have. So, because of that what happens, it is saying that entered word does not contain digit. So, this way you can use actually a digit character class. Similarly, sometimes what happens, you want to use alphanumeric character, you want to go with alphanumeric character. So, therefore, I declare here where RG3, this is going to be now here /w. It is called as any alphanumeric character or it can be any word character. So, like this I specify, okay, whether this is containing any. Now, I want to change into here, it is not this, it has to be some other I use. Okay, so, it must be something different now. I should create one more button and let me put this as here RG2 only, not RG3, RG2 that is. See function, then write here test for word character. So, word character means it can be any alphanumeric character. Okay, it can be any alphanumeric character, like that we use. So, here where RG3 I use, then put here in this, then followed by I copy these things, then inside this I once again do that RG3 dot test str. So, entered word is containing okay, alphanumeric characters. Else entered word does not contain alphanumeric characters. Okay, like this we have to check. With console only we try to print it. This is going to be test for word char. This we have to invoke. So, this we need to invoke now. One more we need to create. Another button we have to create. Button. So, here this is another button, then ID also, ID is not required here, I do not use any ID, but I just put style. So, style, this is padding left, use some 30 px. Then after that on click equal to we use for test word character, we use test word character in this, then followed by test for alphanumeric character. We are going to test it for alphanumeric character. Fine. Now, let us enter. Why is taking so much time? Should not take too much time. It's not running already. Oh, some extra properties in that, but not due to that. Nothing to do with that. Now it is coming up properly. Let me enter here a non-alphabet character. So now here this should be inspecting again source this console. Now I enter here some hash symbol, then followed by here exclamation, then tilde. After that I test for the range. Entered word does not contain digit, it says. Okay, so I should change even that one. Entered word does not contain digit, it is saying here, it should not be that one. If I enter some ABC, some problem with this. Okay, it's going to be containing so many things. Fine. So since it is same, probably it is displaying that does not contain digit, it is saying, but it is containing here digit. So what's the problem with the code? Let us see. So this is what exactly reg3 test str. Okay, so here it must be entered word is containing alphanumeric characters and this. Okay, test for word character. Okay, test for alphanumeric characters, this one, but when I click on this, it should be calling here test for word character. I am going to invoke that. Okay. Here I am going to enter hello, then followed by enter this. Inspect console containing alphanumeric characters. Now this time I enter here @ symbol, then a bracket like this I enter, a test for this. It says entered word does not contain digit. Now when I click on this, it says entered word does not contain digit. Probably in the code I did not change that part. Okay, I think I haven't changed it, due to that it is like this. Entered word does not contain alphanumeric characters. It is correct only, but why it is going to entered word does not contain digit. Okay, so it must be this one only here, but it is invoking that part. Okay, so test for word character. It should be testing for word character and it should display does not contain alphanumeric characters. Once again, let us see here in this. Go with this, inspect. Oh, there is a problem. What is happening is I should click in the bottom. Now here let me type tilde 1 2 tilde, then followed by ampersand, then test for alphanumeric character. It says here entered word does not contain alphanumeric characters, but if I enter some A, 2, P, A like this, if you check with this, it says entered word is containing alphanumeric characters. So therefore this pattern, what it is saying is it can accept alphabets and digits. It can accept alphabets and digits, other characters it is not going to accept there. That means what? It is going to be validating for only alphabets as well as digits. It is looking for alphabets as well as digits. This way it is working. So this is what it is called as here a character class which can accept any alphanumeric character. /d is for what exactly? Any digit character. /w is for alphanumeric character. So further we discuss in next session.